Hi guys, welcome back to more episodes of Ozark. In fact, the last episode of Ozark. So, I'm not really going to bother with too much of a recap, as I normally don't do at the end of a series. We've been here for it all. It's been an incredible journey. I appreciate all of you that have gone on this journey with me with this series. It's come a long, long way since that opening episode. And so much has happened. So many people are dead. Complete transformation, I believe, of two characters more than anyone else. And that's Ruth and Wendy. But when I say transformation, I mean just the development of them through the storyline. But I believe who these people are, who they've become, the type of person they've become, was always in them. Marty's done what he's needed to do since day one. He was already completely in this. And he's made some good decisions. He's made some really bad decisions. And everything he's done has affected anyone who's come within a mile of him. But Wendy has taken the lead for so long now that he just wants what we all want for them. He just wants out of this. He's lost his kids, in effect. Wendy has become not far removed from her brother. And Ruth is just... it's like she's won the lottery with what she now has access to. However, all of this could come crashing down yet. So, for the last time, please join me and watch the last episode of Ozark, episode 14 of season 4. If you haven't seen all of this series, click the subscribe button down here. They're all on a playlist. You can go through them all on the channel with me. And let's see where we end up. Let's go.
Did you get enough mud on you?
Things have moved on.
Just tell me what you fucking want, Marty.
Yeah. You gotta help me get my kids back.
You're really willing to get me killed.
I didn't shoot Javi.
And he told
And
you
why
not to.
am I responsible for your family?
The fuck it isn't. You killed Javi, you refused to launder, and you stole Jonah and made it so that you might be the only person he'll actually still listen to. So it's all your business.
Camilla, if something were to happen to him while they were moving him to the new location, if he were to try to escape and be killed,
So be it.
for example.
You're about to inherit
Tell
it
me
all.
again about the day my son died.
We had that meeting with Javi in the morning. It was a good meeting. Wendy and I did some work to try to set up that move to Chicago, and then we had dinner with Claire that night.
If I didn't keep your kids from going to North Carolina, you'd tell Javi's mom that I killed him. I want you to promise
And
that
mean
if I
it.
do my part, the rest is on you. You're their mom. If I'd just
Left
left
him
him
here.
here,
Yep.
he'd still be alive.
Quite possibly.
Have I done something to offend you?
No, it's just the truth. You don't give a flying fuck about Jonah or Charlotte. If you tell me why you went to court for kids you don't even fucking want.
Just to get one over.
How about fuck her?
Scare the living crap out of him.
What do you think you're doing? I'll do no such thing.
She will shoot you.
You're gonna tell them exactly what you just told me, or I'll shoot you in your fucking head.
I should never have let him stay. He was planning to go, and I asked him to stay because I wanted him around. You need to do whatever you're gonna do. Your dad and I were trying to build something for all of us, and I promise I will not trap you inside it.
That's how it went.
You really didn't have to threaten Ruth. 48 more hours. I'm calling the moving company this afternoon.
Whenever. You know, Jonah and I are packed.
Don't worry, you don't have to go if you don't want to.
Just stop trying to control everything. There we go. This is the car crash, isn't it? I remember it at the beginning of the season. Was it the end of season 3, beginning of season 4? And it confused the hell out of me because them two ended up in the bathroom cleaning themselves up.
Careful. Wendy? Wendy? Hey. You okay? Give me this hand. Slowly.
How does not a single one of them have so much as a bruise or a broken bone?
It's all my fucking problem, Ruth. You are always my problem.
Vice
Here's
versa.
the situation. So, since Navarro is about to be out of the picture, he's not going to be in any position to hit back. You're going to be safe. But I also understand if you don't trust me, so if you want, I've got the name of a PI that can give you a brand new identity. There's one more thing. We're all going to meet with the FBI tomorrow, and they're going to need assurances that they can continue to launder money out of the casino.
The fucking FBI?
Can you sit with them tomorrow and hear them out, please?
I believe my sister was behind the attempt on my life.
What would you like us to do about it?
You will call this number. He will come from Chicago and take care of it. The work to get me out, how does it go?
Good.
You've laundered enough?
Everyone that needs to be paid in Mexico will be paid.
He murdered my dad.
Yep,
And he murdered Ben.
correct.
I still killed the person.
He also murdered their therapist.
No, you didn't. You were never there.
This is Rachel Garrison and Ruth Langmore. These are agents Clay and Graves, and that is Camila Alessandro.
There
I
we
just
go.
want to say the last FBI agent my partner worked with fucked her up inside out. Got her strung out.
These are papers guaranteeing your freedom from prosecution as a cooperating witness. Miss Alessandro, our agreement will be verbal but binding.
You get everything you wanted. Get to be the grieving father. You have money. You have status in your church.
And you have
You
your
just
ball.
don't get to hurt me.
I suppose you're proud of yourself.
Not at all. Tease me some names, just for a high.
DeGroot, Bedwell, Melity, Finley.
So we're bulletproof.
It's a goddamn coronation.
Jesus Christ.
We've instructed our people in Michigan and Wisconsin to pull your voting machines.
You're done.
You can't do that.
She can.
It's done.
Let's just blow back on you, Wendy Byrde.
Oh, we're way ahead of you there. Change starts at home. Cleaning up our own house, yada, yada, yada. You know the drill.
Jack, I'm gonna need a couple more limes for Jenny. Now, Jonah, goddamn, you look like a grown-ass man in that suit.
Hey.
Seems congratulations are in order.
Oh, yeah.
12 of us.
Cheers.
This is impressive. That day in your office, when I brought up my son, you seemed to get nervous.
Did I? That's right. I needed some time to think about it, and we spoke on the phone that night.
This is where it could all go south.
Because he made it seem as if he was going to see you.
No, it was much too late.
If I find out later that there's something you aren't telling me now, well, I'll have someone slice you from your cunt to your chin.
Lovely. Keep your mouth shut.
It was Ruth Langmore.
The girl here? In the casino?
Javi killed her cousin.
Scared her to death.
I was terrified. I was sure I would be killed.
The whole thing. She's an outsider.
Okay, we can fix this.
Panic. No, how?
We can fix
Kill
this.
her?
We have the number of Navarro's hitman. We can call the hit on Camilla.
Anything we try to do, Wendy's gonna be suicide.
Yeah. All the
There you
options have narrowed.
People are asking for you.
There you go. It's already too late.
Ven aquí.
There you go. Right, okay. For one horrible minute, I thought they were trying to throw us a curveball there.
On your side while the baby make a slide.
Hello?
Where they just arrive. Oh, it's herself, right? It's personal.
Well,
You're gonna
are you
do
gonna
it?
fucking do this shit or what?
And I have a feeling it could come to these two as well yet.
I apologize for breaking in. I just had to find my boy here, but FYI, once I got him, I came right back outside. Everything I've been dreaming about for 4 years, back on the force, Chicago PD. All I could think about was you people. That kid loved your brother wanted to run away, raise goats, so I sort of got
vibe.
Crazy obsessed with finding out what's inside this cookie jar, you know? You don't get to win. You don't get to be the Kochs or the Kennedys or whatever fucking royalty you people think you are.
Oh. Well, shit. Not sure how I feel about that. Right. Season and series finale of Ozark. I was already geared up for some... I don't even know, some type of retribution or something where I was at least going to accept the ending. And I don't like the ending at all. What can I say? I knew Shaw was going to be the weak link the minute Camilla talked to her. So basically, everyone dies. Except Marty and Wendy and their kids. And Jonah clearly pulled the trigger. The world don't work like that. His last comment. And Wendy saying, since when? She's right. Because the whole world does work like that. If you believe that you have any control or power over everything that goes on in the world, you have control over your own little life, but it's still determined and categorized and easily referenced by those that are in power, those that have the backing, those that have the money, those that have the conglomerates and the companies and the corporations. And it's all part of keeping the highest class away from the rest of you. It's all deals, backhanders, and corporations in particular these days have become more influential and more powerful than governments. That's the way it's going. Anyway, I digress. Let's get back to the actual show. I don't suppose I could be too surprised with what Ruth did that she was going to end up there. But the whole plan and the FBI thing and everything, I mean, does that all go to shit because of that? Or does it just continue and they carry on back on with the casino and I have no idea. There wasn't going to be a proper conclusion to this show, was there? Because there is so many interweaving and moving parts with all the intricacies as to who knows what, who's killed who's got to deal with who. So we do have the Byrdes still standing at the end, but the fact that you killed Ruth off pissed me off. I've got to admit, pissed me off. This whole show is about what Marty mentioned way back. It's not just, that's just life, that's just the way it goes. It is God's plan, it's God's will. And because that annoyed him, didn't it? And he's like, no, life is about the choices and decisions that people make and the snowball effect that comes after it from whatever decisions you've took and whatever actions you've taken. And that is what you have to live with. There's no do-overs, there's no coincidences, there's no higher plan from up there. It's been a really, really good show, but I suppose it had to end somewhere. I'm not particularly happy with the way that they ended it, but it is what it is. So, we're done. That is the end of Ozark, as far as I'm aware, unless you guys can tell me otherwise and they're thinking of bringing it back at some point. I mean, I don't see the gonna or how. I think enough of it has played out as far as it can go, really. So if you do want to watch any of these episodes, they're all available on YouTube as playlists, or if you want to watch the full-length versions, you can watch them over on Patreon. Just check the link in the description as always. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I would appreciate a quick subscribe here. I feel like that's ended on a downer, a real downer, and there's not a lot I can do about it. It has been incredible. What I will say about this show, it was so well shot, written, acted. I'd never seen the actress that played Ruth, I don't know her name offhand, in anything before. She made a stellar performance. She was the highlight of the show for me. Good times, bad times, everything that she went through, I think she played it fabulously. There were a lot of beautiful scenes in this, beautiful drone shots. I've already commented on the audio how much I enjoyed the underlying dark kind of, like I said, kind of like Paranormal Activity, low bass tremble that they put to this show. It gave it that aura of feeling uncomfortable in all of these situations, because they didn't do it like a horror movie where it just kicks in as something's about to happen. They allowed this to build in this, and it's a slow burn of it building, knowing something's coming, and not always necessarily giving you the scene that you think is coming either. It was beautifully done. So I am applauding basically how the show was written, edited, acted, shot, the whole works. Fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Right, now then, I am on summer break, but not a summer break. What I basically mean by that is I cut down just a little as to how much content I'm producing just for the summer months while we're on the summer holidays. So for the time being, Ozark's actually not going to be replaced by another show. What I'm going to do on YouTube now is increase the 1 episode of The Walking Dead a week to 2 a week, which will replace this show on YouTube. So there you go. That's an upside, I'm sure, for many of you anyway. And I will replace the show with something else further down the line. I'm probably going to do a poll on it. I've no idea what I'm going to come back with yet. So there we go. I will see you for a brand new show in fairly soon. But for the time being, enjoy an extra episode of The Walking Dead. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. See you for the next one.